But yeah, we're gonna do this shit. Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it for real. Okay.
All right, rip it.
3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, sports fans, everybody out there listening and watching. This is the world's greatest action sports podcast, the Monday M.A.S.S, on a Wednesday, because we make up our own rules. We're not beholden to any corporate overlords. This is an all-independent action sports podcast. Surfing, skating, snowboarding, Todd stuff.
Hi.
Hi, Todd. You want to pitch into the podcast?
I'm just typing over
A
here.
decade in the room.
There's a whole bunch of snowboard news that I have to organize over here.
Is this an action sports podcast about typing or what? It's November 12th. Todd, I was on a plane this morning. I just got back from 2.5 glorious days and nights in beautiful Chicago. It was snowing, the first snow of the year. It was the first Arctic blast in that region. It was plenty warm. Went and saw one of the goats, Tortoise, with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra with Mike Kelly. We had so much fun. So thank you, Tortoise. Thank you, Chicago. Do you know everybody in Chicago is really nice, Todd?
Yeah, it's Midwest
Why
hospitality.
did you start this podcast if you're not going to talk?
I'm right here. I'm literally right here.
You're not.
Look at the amount of.
You're physically
Look at
here.
the amount of news that I have.
You need to be in here mentally
All
now.
right, Chris.
Vote orally.
I'm not even sure if I like Tortoise.
Get in here orally.
I don't
Todd.
even know if I like Tortoise enough to comment on it.
Okay. Well, I love them.
Okay, obviously you flew to Chicago during these challenging governmental FAA
Yeah,
times.
5 hours at San Diego Airport. But you know what's
Did
funny?
you get delayed? Was your flight
Oh, yeah.
delayed? Really?
Yeah, and if I was alone or if I was going to a job or whatever, I would have been freaking out. But I was with my girl and we just hung out at the airport and time went by so fast.
What's your favorite thing to do in an airport for 5 hours?
Well, for 13 years, I would just sit and watch the movies. But now I go back. I'm back in the bar.
Do you ever get to the point where
Go back to the bar.
You have your movies that you want to watch for the plane, and then there's a delay, and then you're fighting the urge to use up the movies
Yes.
in the airport?
Or when you've loaded a bunch of movies, because I still travel with a iPad.
DVD player?
Load up your movies, but something happens and they didn't quite download, so you have them on the screen, but there's no content. Drives me crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what movie I watched on the way back? Game Night. You remember that movie?
Nope.
It's pretty good.
Dragons?
Afterlife.
What's
with
that?
Ricky Gervais. It's an older series. It's really funny.
Oh, is that the one where he works in a convalescent home? No?
No.
Okay.
No. It's not the one where he works in an office either. He just in a normal world.
All right.
This podcast is presented by Sunbum. Sunbum has a new product that we're very excited about. It's called Mountain Bum. This is a mineral sunscreen specifically made for snowy environments, I'm assuming. And there's a collab art on the packaging with the awesome Jeff McFetteridge. So Sunbum just keeps doing awesome things.
Not to be confused with mounting bums.
Right. It's called Mountain Bum. And that's out now. So get it for the winter. One Wheel. At One Wheel. Practice carving on Earth.
That's solid.
I think that's a good tagline.
Practice carving on Earth.
Yes. On your One Wheel. But don't put your hands in your pockets when you're doing it.
No, dude.
Every time I see a one-wheeler around town, they got their hands in their pockets like they're mocking physics.
You will learn a lesson.
Spy
You
Optic.
won't remember the lesson that you learned because you'll probably be in the ER
And wear a helmet.
with an inflamed frontal lobe.
There's nothing wrong with us saying that one wheels are dangerous because we like danger. And without danger, there's no, fun.
Yeah.
So they could also call them fun wheels. Grab those goggles over there, Todd. Let's talk about Spy.
All right.
So there's some new Spy goggles that Todd's really excited about.
These
and
are the waypoints. Oops.
the fact that he left them in the office means I think these are my goggles now.
Well, yeah, that was the whole point.
Oh, they're a gift.
Yeah. These are These are the waypoints. These are. Look at my hair.
Your hair looks good.
These are a cylindrical lens, and if you picture a giant, you know what a cylinder is?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
yeah.
then this lens is cut out of a cylinder.
So it's like I'm snowboarding in 3D.
It mimics the curvature of your eyes.
And it kind of has the vibe of like a VR headset, which I like.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you down with VR?
Sure. Yes.
What would you use VR for?
I went to a VR place, I don't know, a couple months ago and shot zombies. It was intense.
Adult film zombies?
Yes. Adult film VR zombies. New Greens at New Greens. That's right. This is the stuff that we take to make our bodies inside feel good.
Look at this
and
shit.
remain
Let me
healthy.
show you what, if you're confused about what New Greens looks like. Everything that is good for you.
I want you to do it again. I want you to take a little finger dipper of
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But everything that is good for you is green in color.
Yeah, there you go. New Greens at New Greens. Trust us, works. Bachan's Japanese barbecue sauce at Try Bachan's. This is the best barbecue sauce in the world. And I just got a text from my friend TJ, who runs the Paizel surf team. And he sent me a picture of the Bachan's on display at Target.
Oh, it's everywhere.
And he said, I'm listening, I'm in. So we got another client for Bachan's Japanese barbecue sauce. So thank you for, and if you're out there and any of our sponsors grab you, take a picture of it, send it to us, and, let us know that you're supporting our sponsors. Panic and Coffee and Tea, for example, at Panic and Coffee and Tea. The holidays are here. And what better thing to get?
You can give oh my god, dude! You think you could have a mug that is clean?
I used incense. I put incense in that one.
Seriously, looks like you had moldy coffee in there. Anyways,
you know what I love about mugs? I grew up a lot around wood shops, and we would have band practice in industrial places, and there was always a stack of dirty mugs around.
Dirty mugs.
And it kind of makes me feel good.
Stack of dirty mugs.
Yes. So get your Panic and Coffee and Tea stuff for your friends and family. Bubs Naturals at Bubs Naturals. Hair, skin, nails, joints. That's what the Bubs Naturals collagen aids in. And it's great. And I love it every single day. I brought some with me to Chicago. Mint Tours at Mint Tours. I'm going on a Mint tour in January.
Guess who isn't?
Todd's not going on.
I'm not in.
But
I got to go to the Olympics, guys.
He's got to go to the Olympics. But here's the deal. That just means I'm going to snowboard twice as much. I'm going to be twice as funny, twice as engaging and interesting.
Yeah, he's not going to be restrained by my presence anymore.
Yeah, I got to...
You're going to get the real Chris.
I got to, live for the both of us. And I think what we're going to do here is we're going to do I'm going to do a podcast with guest hosts, as in guests on the trip. And we'll call you.
And from the dong.
It's going to be sick. And if you can't go on the Monday M.A.S.S week, there's still a couple spaces in the other trips that are happening basically between now and, March? Check it out. It's at Mint Tours. DiecutStickers.com. We've got some new stickers that are incredible and funny and fun, and they're super high quality, and I left them in my car.
Sounds about right.
Which I'll bring them in next week, because this is going to be a short week. We're like an NFL team on a short week.
We also have thank you out and shout outs for the platform coming on and sponsoring us.
I don't have that on my list.
Well, I'm telling you, that's why you have me here.
PLATFRM.
Don't forget the A. The platform. And the platform is bringing to you all this stuff from the Rockstar Open. All the VQS entries, all the videos are up on the platform. You can go to their Instagram site that's at PLATFRM. You can see who's where, giving away more money this week. This is the last week to enter.
Oh.
To get yourself into the Rockstar Open in Breckenridge coming up the second week of December. This is it.
Right.
They've already given away a bunch of money. In our snow news, I'm going to tell you who won.
Oh, cool.
Some of the
I should have entered. I feel like that might be the only way that I would be invited back
honestly,
to the
it's
Rockstar games.
It's kind of the only true open event these days.
Open format.
Open format. Well, not open format, but open qualifying.
Open door.
Policy.
Okay,
go ahead.
Vessel shipping at Vessel app. I've got some shipping to do. So do you.
Yeah.
Because our friends at Via Supplies have provided prize packages, and Todd needs to get those sent out to the winner of the Halloween costume contest.
Adam Etsart,
Adam Etsart.
your package is coming.
Yes, that's what he said. So yeah, thank you, Vessel Shipping at Vessel app. Surf News is brought to you by Sunbum at Sunbum. Got some news here. This is pretty cool.
What?
Fresh announcement. The Florence Pipe Pro, a QS 2000,
Wait, what?
is going to be going on December 10th through the 20th.
Is this Florence the Machine?
Florence, as in Florence Marine.
Florence Marine.
And the Florence brothers. So this is pretty cool. Their clothing company is now sponsoring the QS event at Pipe. You're going to have Baron Mamiya, Tosh Tudor, Moana Jones Wong, Kala Grace, Billy Kemper, Mason Ho, Koa Rothman, Carissa Moore.
Wow.
So this is really a locals kind of comp with a few wild cards, international wild cards thrown in. So kind of, I guess, taking place of the Vans.
Well, that's good. I feel like that, I mean, there's been like such
Masters.
That was such a time. Like I can always remember back to being at, I don't know, the first big snowboard event of the year, coming off of the hill, commentating that, and then immediately turning on the Vans Triple Crown and watching what would go down at Pipe. So it's like I'm glad that someone is putting an event in that time frame once again.
Right.
When is the waiting period start for
December 10th through the 20th. So they got a 10-day window, and probably
is that roughly the same time as the old Vans Triple Crown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Vulcan Pipe Pro is the one that's in February, which is now something else.
Right.
But there's a Challenger Series coming to Pipe. This is going to be at Pipeline. There's going to be a webcast by Salt and Air Studios. It'll be on Rogue.tv, WSL's YouTube channel, and Hawaii's Next Star Network. So you can watch it all over the place. Have you watched the Russell Bierke Inner Mechanics short film?
Chopo?
No, there's
footage of that.
It's like a mini doc about Russell Bierke. Yeah, Chopo, and then these waves, like, this guy. He's so chill. But the waves that he's surfing are all mutant slabs that are trying to kill him. And he's just, talking about it like it's fun.
I did see some footage the other day of and I should remember who this was, but it was basically just he had a GoPro on a stick, and he was out at Mavericks.
Oh, Luca Padua.
Yeah, he's just like,
Yes.
This is what it's like to get absolutely annihilated by an inside wave
That
at
dude's
Mavericks.
really gnarly. And that's probably some of the scariest footage I've ever seen. And the fact that he's chilling on
Just
the
like
inside.
just laughing. Yeah.
Yeah, Luca Padua is the next
great.
level. So check out Inner Mechanics. It was made by Andrew Kineter, and they really went to the edges of hell and survived. And Russell's just a legend. Jack Robinson, he revealed he's been surfing for like 2 years on tour with a torn meniscus. You ever had a torn meniscus?
I probably have a torn meniscus, but you can you can kind of, the meniscus is the one that you can kind of get away with.
Yeah, so you don't want to do your ACL because
ACL's forward and backwards.
ACL's bad. Meniscus is not great.
Meniscus is side to side.
Yeah, you could still. Obviously, Jack Robinson almost won a world title with a torn meniscus, but
Was he wearing a knee brace?
I don't remember him wearing a knee brace.
You would know. I mean, you'd be able to obviously
See it.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't wearing a knee brace.
Huh.
But he got surgery, but he's going to be back in time for the 2026 championship tour for probably, most likely, another title run. Ellis Flint won the longboarding world title. On a board he shaped himself, which is pretty rad. Joel Tudor weighed in and said, not only did he beat that freaking temper-tantrum-throwing goober,
Oh, who's that?
thank God.
Who's the temper-tantrum-throwing goober?
This French guy, Edouard, you saw him when he won the contest in Abu Dhabi, like throwing the funniest it looked like he was super mad, but this is the way he was celebrating. So basically Joel and the traditionalists out there do not like the way that this guy surfs. He rides a tri-fin on a longboard, which he kind of does like shortboard surfing on a longboard.
Frickin' temper-tantrum-throwing goober.
Yeah, which you don't want to be called. But that guy got second in the world, so that's still good. But Ellis Flint is kind of that traditional stylist. He makes his shapes, glasses, the whole thing.
And rides a single fin.
Rides his own board on a single fin. Super, like, smooth style. Beautiful man. Long hair. Just came up through the duct tape series, so Joel's a big fan, of course, but he's your champion. Rachel Tilley went back-to-back. I think she had to surf like 4 heats to a title, so now she's a 3-time longboard champion, so congratulations to them. Chess Smith from Beach Grit has teamed up with Critical Slide Society for a new capsule collection called it's called I Hate Surfing. And it's fashionable. Oh, there's some beef happening on the internet.
Let's get to beef.
Okay, so there's a podcast called We Shouldn't Be Friends, and that is a really great surfing podcast.
We shouldn't be friends?
We Shouldn't Be Friends.
And what is it about?
it's
What's the
Nick
premise?
Carroll and and Hannah.
So Keala...
So
okay,
Keala Kennelly...
This is genius.
Yeah.
It's like, so do you get on the podcast if you have beef with somebody?
No. It's just it's a podcast where they interview people. So Nick Carroll's interviewing Keala Kennelly. Layne Beachley comes up, and Keala just goes shark eye mode. She says, "I've never met a more arrogant, self-aggrandizing person in my life. She made my time on tour miserable." So she treated Keala like crap. But then also, Keala says she kind of outed her to the team manager at Billabong, which back in this day was pretty heavy. And then the quote...
What,
saying Keala's gay.
To the
outed, yeah. I don't know, like, it just says she kind of outed me, so I don't know the full story there. But she ends it with a great
This is
quote.
some fucking...
Radical beef.
This is some TMZ shit going on today.
Well, Layne Beachley was a dick to me once.
What happened?
But I should preface by saying...
No, don't
I'm going to preface by saying...
Dude. What?
She was so sweet to me the last couple WSL championship days.
Well, wow.
Okay,
Wouldn't you know, you're not the god anymore, and you need to start being nice to people.
So this was at the is at the time the ASP banquet.
Okay.
And I was doing interviews for Fuel TV, and there was a stage in the middle of the crowd. I'm already nervous. It's a huge crowd. She goes up on stage, accepts her award, big speech, and then they tell her to come to my stage.
Which is all, like, so you're doing interviews,
I'm doing
like
interviews.
Elevated interviews in front of everybody.
And so she comes up to the stage, and she's, like, looking confused. And I go, like, congratulations, da-da-da. And she goes, "Who are you?" In front of everybody. "Who are you? What is this?" And I'm like, hey, just wrecked me.
Maybe she didn't know who you were.
But obviously I'm doing interviews in the middle of this room.
Oh.
Not that I think I should be known as someone, but I was someone.
Maybe
that
it was
night.
an existential question.
Well, Keala, who dropped this amazing quote, is obviously not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
"When your not-so-secret weapon is shitting on everyone else to make yourself seem big and them small, then you're just an asshole with a lot of trophies."
Can we make that into a bumper sticker? Wow. That was... When your not-so-secret weapon is shitting on everyone else to make yourself seem big, and them small, then you're just an asshole.
with a lot
How about
of
you're
trophies.
just an asshole with a lot of trophies? That would be a great bumper sticker.
That would be a good shirt.
You're just an asshole with a lot of
But
trophies.
there's only a handful of those people, so people might be
I don't know.
wonder who you're talking
Dude,
about.
I don't think so. I think there's a lot of assholes with a lot of trophies in a lot of different things.
That's true.
You're just an asshole with a lot of trophies.
But I think it's a great podcast, especially if you kind of like beef. Keala is...
How about a podcast
legend.
called You're Just an Asshole with a Lot of Trophies, and you interview champions of things?
Yeah. I've yet to see a rebuttal from Layne Beachley. But like I said, Layne Beachley was very sweet to me twice in a row now.
You know what the ultimate rebuttal is?
What?
I know you are, but what am I? Like, you can't come back.
Well, the ultimate other rebuttal, if you're
Infinity.
on the other side
if
is...
you say infinity, then you're
No,
fucked.
if somebody is saying like, "Oh, that person's such a dick," and you go, "They've always been cool to me," that's the ultimate passive aggressive rebuttal.
That's pretty good.
Huh? Really? They've always been cool to me.
Never had a problem with them. All right, cool, great.
Okay, so last week we talked about the Eisbach River Wave in Munich, which is probably the most famous river wave in the world. So, Stab just did another article on it. So this wave happened in the 1970s because there were concrete blocks placed in the water to control the current, which just happened to accidentally create this wave. People started surfing it, then surfing was banned, and it goes back and forth. So recently the local government did a river cleanup, which ruined the wave, but then local surfers fixed the wave at nighttime because the government said, don't do anything, we'll fix it. But then it's now red tape, bureaucracy, and the surfers, just a proof of concept, basically got like a piece of wood with some rope and put it in the water and made the wave perfect.
Really?
And there's footage of it, but they had to take it out in the morning so they didn't get arrested and 50,000 euro fine. But they were basically just saying, like, we don't need your help. We can make the wave. So, good luck, river wave surfers of Munich. Yeah.
That's pretty great. I mean, that wave has been synonymous with kind of German, like, action sports tourism forever.
Totally. Well, they have a sick wave pool now. And apparently there's other waves. And the wave at the Eisbach now is just like a crumbly whitewater. Whereas before, you could fully...
You could
rip it and do airs and stuff. So I hope it gets fixed.
I feel like there's a Mr. Gorbachev.
Tear down this wall.
I don't know.
Put
I
up
don't know
this
where I'm going
wood.
with that. Yeah.
Put this wood in the water. Hey, Skate News is brought to you by Spy Optic. This is sad.
Very sad.
Rest in peace, Kevin Wilkins. Kevin Wilkins, who's obviously a friend to so many people, including us.
Kansas City royalty.
Just one of the nicest dudes you would ever meet. He was a writer. He was with Transworld forever.
Was he Nebraska? Was he Kansas City? He was a Nebraska dude. I forget where he's from, Nebraska though.
Yeah.
I think he came up with Barra.
Came up in the like the vert scene, but just one of these people that is like, you get when you see them, you go, oh yes, like it's Kevin.
Yeah.
And just he touched so many people, and all over social media, and everyone's just pouring their heart out about how awesome Kevin Wilkins is and was. So, just another one of those reminders to reach out to your friends and just say what's up.
Yeah.
Just tell them you love them. We didn't even talk about the Tom Schaar Thrasher cover.
Last week? We didn't?
It was so gnarly.
I feel like every time I go on the internet now and I'm just kind of like going through my stories like a zombie at night.
Yeah, doom scrolling.
Doom scrolling. There's crazy footage of Tom Schaar somewhere. Like just this morning, they had that Thrasher thing in the Supreme Bowl.
Yep.
And Tom basically is skating that thing like it's not a 6 foot deep bowl. Do like a face high backside 540, then some crazy stuff on the Supreme refrigerator bench, whatever the hell thing.
How is he everywhere at all times ripping?
I don't know.
He's kind of superhuman.
You can rent his house. It's across the street from my house.
Oh, really?
If you're looking to rent someplace in Encinitas, you can rent across the street from my house. Tom Schaar's currently trying to fill some occupants in there.
Sweet. Maybe I will. Just to say that I live with Tom Schaar. He's my bro. Yeah, so he had probably one of the craziest Thrasher covers ever. Right? So get it. The Real Skateboards video, Oval, absolutely rips. It's their first full-length video in 10 years. Did you watch it?
I haven't watched the whole thing.
You know, it's incredible. Toby Ryan, Shad, Momiji, and Mason Silva, and Zion Wright. Like, the team is stacked, right? Nicole House. I was wondering, because I'm watching it, I'm like, Mason Silva looks different. And then Jenkem reminded me, it's Mason Silva with hair. Because he always had a tight buzz. So I was wondering what was different about it. But, man, it's a good video. I finally watched Intense Energy.
Oh, my gosh.
You watch it?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So, basically what it is, we kind of talked about it last week a little bit.
Yeah, but we didn't watch it yet.
No, yeah, that's right. It came out the next day. So, this video is amazing, and it's about basically it's Cohen Buddy Nichols grew up on the East Coast, Massachusetts. You know, then he moved to the Pacific Northwest. But you know, when we were growing up in this time, like late 80s, mid to late 80s, early 90s, and it's this whole video is about how much punk rock music, and then eventually kind of like the early hip hop would be in parallel and lockstep with skateboarding, and what the trends were and where things were coming from and what it meant. And some of the interviews in this are pretty insane. I mean, they've got
Steve Olson, Ian MacKay, Keith Morris, Beatrice Diamond, Zach De La Rocha actually has some really good stuff in this.
I didn't realize that he grew up as a skater.
Yeah. Well, it's cool because, you know, back then, and you got to watch this documentary, but back then, the way that a lot of skaters would discover, quote, skate rock was in the record store, like a JFA record with a skater on it.
Or you ordered skate rock from Thrasher.
In the back of Thrasher.
You got a tape, and it was a compilation tape, 2 sides, with a whole bunch of different bands that you probably never heard before, but they were all skate adjacent bands.
Right.
Either they did skate or they came from skate. So it's like, I don't know, it was like, and I think that was very much you know, true. Like the JFA album cover has got Brian Bannon in a pool.
Yeah, Suicidal Tendencies cover.
Doing a grind. Suicidal Tendency. And then what else? Big Boys.
Yep.
The Big Boys Anarchy A was the slash to the A was a skateboard with wheels.
It's just that like discovering music in that way made it feel special.
Do you remember, I forget what it might have been the cover of a Blast album, but it's the dude doing the front flip into the pit with Vans on. And I think it's a Glenn Friedman photo. It's a black and white photo, and there's a dude wearing high-cut Vans on. And the only people that wore high-cut Vans at that point in time were skaters.
Yeah.
And it was like, that was the kind of shit that I saw. Like Maximum, like you'd see an ad for something in Maximum Rock and Roll. You know, and Maximum Rock and Roll and Thrasher at that point were both newsprint. They were both magazines that you got the ink on your fingers.
Yeah.
And they were both like in the same part of the magazine store. So it was like, all this stuff was happening at the same time. But go and check it out. The Sounds of Skateboarding.
It's on
Intense
YouTube.
Energy. It's on YouTube. Please.
And I messaged our guy buddy.
You want?
Just telling him how awesome it was, and he said, "Oh, I got a new one in the works. You're gonna love it." So I'm really excited to hear about that new one too. But for those of you out there, watch it immediately. Nike SB and Nardwuar, the human serviette, have a new dunk collab coming out.
Nardwuar does?
Yeah, and
what's Nardwuar's catchphrase?
Yeah. Nardwuar is probably the greatest.
He's a savant.
Interviewer in the music world, I would say.
He knows more about people than the people know about themselves.
It's like a magic trick.
Yeah.
If you've never watched Nardwuar interviews, they'll blow your mind.
They're all like hip hop based, right? Mainly.
I know he does all kind of music, mostly like rock and hip hop.
I think I've only seen like the hip hop based ones.
Like he has had some really good ones, like Tyler the Creator, and, you know, like. But anyway, the new dunk looks rad. It's like plaid kind of thing, but he's actually going on a skate shop tour of the world to celebrate the new dunk, which I thought was really awesome.
Sick.
Rob Dyrdek and ridiculousness. After 14 years of owning the airwaves, no more.
Dude,
it's gone.
I kind of dug into this. I mean, this was kind of like it was something crazy like
$32 million
per episode or some fucking crazy shit.
Not per episode.
Okay, so
but
maybe
a lot of money.
$32 million per 9-episode run or some shit.
Something like that.
That's fucking wild that Rob Dyrdek did that.
Well, it's what's crazy is that there was a time a couple years ago. I mean, I don't even know where you find MTV, but a couple years ago, when you're at a hotel or something and you're going through the live television channels, it was like ridiculousness.
Yeah.
From 12 to 12.
And just like shout out to Rob Dyrdek for like basically taking America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yep.
And rebranding it for a different generation.
Yeah.
with nut shots.
And I heard about the production, pretty rad. He would go in there and film 6 episodes.
Yeah, I'd bang them out
in one day.
That's kind of how they remember.
Just like change his hat.
They used to do that for
Field TV.
Daily Habit. Field
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah. So that's cool. 14 years of one of the most popular. I mean, the show is probably like not that much money to make. Cause they didn't, I don't know. Anyway,
It's great.
it's rad.
Awesome.
What do we got here? Rhino.
It's got a truck, dude.
Rhino has an independent signature truck. It's pretty sick because I was leaving Oceanside after the ISA Para Champs,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw a white van with a jump ramp on the roof. I'm like, who's bringing a jump ramp to the beach? I pull around. It's Leo. It's basically like the Toy Machine team. Brady Hoban. Rhino's there. It was on his birthday, so I got to say happy birthday. But I guess they were sessioning something crazy that needed a jump ramp, so
Do you know what I was
they got
thinking?
kicked out.
I had heard rumors kind of recently that there might be a throwback 80s contest at the Oceanside Amphitheater. Like,
Really?
Like the original.
Where'd you hear this?
I can't remember where I heard it.
Can we be invited?
Dude.
That would be
You've seen,
so
I mean,
rad.
that's kind of like the first handrail was done there.
Oh, yeah.
Like kind of like some of the first
Mike
wall ride
Valley,
shit.
Gons,
Nodis.
Nodis.
That'd be so sick. Throw a couple tires down, a couple shitty curbs.
Some of those like wooden flat bar down rails with like 2 pieces of PVC going down the side.
Nails sticking up.
Yeah, I hope that happens. Do you remember On Video, the series On
Sure.
Video? So On Video is coming back with a time capsule collection. So they're releasing 4 videos. You got Love Story from 2004. That's a Dan Wolf video, Eastern Exposure. You got On Video Spring 2001, Hubba Rocks. So that's obviously about Hubba, the Hubba spot. Costin, Aaron Meza, Chocolate Tour Skateboards. You got On Video Summer 2003. And then they're going to be releasing boards, t-shirts, bunch of stuff. So
Right.
On Video fans, get stoked because that's going to be awesome.
At that point in time, I mean, it was like between On Video,
411.
411, the
Transworld movies.
Transworld
Yeah.
videos, like
We had a lot of
there was
great
so
stuff to
much
watch.
good stuff coming.
Okay, snow news.
Snowboard news
Brought to
is
you by-
brought to you
Go
by
ahead.
the platform. The platform
Okay.
is where you will get to see
Stuff.
the VQS winner videos, and I'm going to go right into that now. So we have the VQS standout riders to keep an eye on during week number 4.
Okay.
That's right now. We got Joey Fava,
Oh,
Joe
obvious.
LJ Henriquez,
okay.
Ari Marone,
Right.
It could be Maroney, Colton Carroll, and Rogan Isaacs. That's Ninja's son of a legend.
Sick. And they
It's-
all got $1,000?
No, these are the guys that are gonna pick a winner.
Oh.
These are like the final dudes. Like, you know, there's this just this week now to submit. Again, we'll have another talk through next week of who won those, but that's who's up for it this week. Week 3 winners were Alyssa Oliva and Onid
Kirkuzik.
no.
I can't even see your computer. I'm just guessing.
Kirkuz.
Yep.
Onvid Kirkuz.
Yes.
That has the O with the slash.
Oh,
Is that a 0? I don't know what that is.
Norway.
Norseland. Submissions are going through November 15th.
Where do I submit?
Well, you got to go to the platform.
But I have to be good at snowboarding.
Well, not necessarily.
Okay.
And then you just use the hashtag RSOpenVQS.
Okay.
So $1,000, men and women, every single week, heading into the Rockstar Open that is going down in Breckenridge, 2nd week of December, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A non-traditional slopestyle event,
You right?
a rail jam.
Sick.
Breckenridge hasn't hosted anything snowboarding since probably 2017, last time we were there.
Let me ask you a question about Breckenridge.
Okay?
So,
Good?
you know, we cringe when people say Cali or SoCal or, you know,
What? Breck? What do you
Diego.
what do
Yeah,
you- what
do
do
you
you get at?
cringe when people call it Breck?
No, everyone's been calling it Breck for years.
Okay, so it's fine in that case. Okay.
Brecken Fridge, Brecken Flat.
Okay.
Breckenridge, I will say this, had the best snowboard park on the planet. for a very long time, and I think they are making strides to come back into that again.
Nice.
By bringing the Rockstar Open there. There's also an event that is going down there at the end of the season, and I just got an email about this a little while ago. It is called, this will be called the New Worlds. It's the 40-year anniversary from the 1986 World Snowboard Classic.
Okay, the New Worlds.
It's called the New Worlds. The New Worlds Order, I think, would probably be good. They're just calling it the New Worlds.
Okay.
But it's
kind of a sick
It's
name.
a reunion event, a history capsule. Trent Bush and a bunch of crew that worked, like they were involved with that company Twist. Remember Twist back in the day? They made snowboard clothing.
Yeah.
They are spearheading this. There's going to be a museum that's going to be in Breckenridge. So Breck is, they're making strides to bring it back. Bring
awesome.
back the glory.
Bring
Chris,
back Breck.
So that is snow news as far as that goes. Now I have something to pose to you, and I'm going to pose this to everyone at home. Okay. When you let's just say you get a text from someone that you haven't heard from for a long time.
Okay.
It's right around the time of year when snow starts
I know
falling.
what you're about to talk about.
So, this is the time of year where I start to get random texts from
What's
people.
up, bro?
Yeah. Okay.
Hope you're well.
So I would like to, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys a lesson on how this works.
Okay.
Because if you don't follow this, a lot of people will get pissed off. I just basically embarrass people when they do this.
Okay.
So when you're hitting up someone for gear, you either be straight up forward. Hey, do you have any, I'm going to be straight up about this. I need to get some snowboard gear from you.
I know I haven't talked to you in 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. Be straight up. Be straight up with it. Be straight up and be like, I haven't talked to you. This is kind of lame. I need some snowboard shit.
Yeah.
Don't reach out to somebody with the word hey, and then don't type anything.
Hey.
And don't beat around the bush. No one's got time for that shit. If you need bindings or snowboard pants or boots, hopefully you have a relationship with this person.
Offer a trade, too.
Yes, at least a trade.
Offer a trade.
At least a trade. I am at the point now where I don't really need anything, but I do need people to do yard work.
So yard work for snow gear.
Or just, I might need someone to fucking help me move some shit.
Yeah.
Or I may just put a tab on you and be like, I'll get back to you.
But a lot of times it's inter-industry types, right? And so maybe if you're out there and you own
anything. Let's trade.
Yeah.
Let's trade. And I'm all for that. But
you don't need clothes.
I have, look, I've got all these wonderful sponsors
all
around us right here.
Japanese barbecue sauce. Don't offer us trade in that.
But we back and forth.
Right.
If I can help anybody out, we back and
forth.
Buy
him dinner.
This is a barter system.
A gift card to a local restaurant.
Okay?
Yeah.
We do this.
This is 2025.
Just giving you guys a lesson. Don't come in with hey, and because I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's silly. And I will make fun of you. And if you're soft and you are a Gen Z, you might cry.
I get a lot of those for, shows that are sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, how's it been? And?
You're damn
Can
well.
I get on the list?
You know damn well how it's been.
Okay, great.
Moving right along in snowboard news. Miles Fallon is now pro for Capita. Wasn't he already, Trent? So
isn't Miles Fallon one of the best in the world? Hasn't he been pro for
but there's this
5 years?
There's this new trend because everyone wants to be like skateboarding and have the coming out pro model.
And I know it bothers you, but I like it.
No, I think it's cool too. But why is it is now pro? Why isn't it here's your signature model?
Because pro sounds like it's an accomplishment for both the company and the rider. Let him be pro.
Yeah, but he's been pro. I mean, I know he's pro because I'm his fucking team manager over at Quicksilver.
Well, now he's pro for Capita.
Right, but he was pro before.
For who?
Capita.
Not officially.
Well, apparently he didn't have a signature board, but I am happy. Capita is doing this for a lot of people. People are getting boards with their names on it again. I think that's great.
No.
There was a trend for a very long time where the signature model didn't sell.
I was going to say.
It does sell.
So how many top pros have actual signature boards, like a skateboard, right?
I think
with their name on it.
There's
it's
more,
like that's the Miles Fallon board. That's the.
For a while, I mean, I would say in the past, like, I don't know, if you go back like 10 years, probably like you could probably count them on both hands.
And is the names actually on the board?
Yes.
For the most part?
Yes.
Okay. I got my board here.
It's
my Todd Richards Moro board.
Signature board.
And it says your name on it?
How's my name?
I might have put a sticker on it. I don't think I did.
See, that's solid. So he's pro. So that's
Okay.
great.
Awesome.
In other news, Viore has entered the chat.
No.
Viore is now making snow gear. What do you think about that?
I was just with my friend Peter in Chicago that works with Viore, and luckily I hung out with him there. So now it's going to be appropriate for me to hit him up and go, "What's up?"
Yeah, but I don't.
Dude, I just heard that Viore's entering the
So
snow
Viore is now making snow gear. It looks a lot like North Face snow gear,
Is it
which
Gore-Tex?
is no coincidence because Viore has one of the ex-designers from North Face designing their stuff. Now I think it looks a little too like everybody else's shit.
But you know that it's Viore, so it's going to be comfortable and it's going to be high quality. Because
Sure.
they make really nice
They
stuff.
make really nice stuff, and it's they don't really need to sell it in the shops. So like
Because they have their own shops.
They have their own shops. They are crushing online. So they are going to be successful with this. What I'm saying is that you've got Chris Miller, who is one of your founders. He started Planet Earth outerwear, among other things. He is a meticulous design. He has a designer's mind.
Yeah.
Let Chris design.
How do you know
some
he did
outerwear.
it?
Because I talked to him this morning.
Oh, okay.
I sent him pictures of it. I'm like, you didn't do this, did you? Not saying it's bad. It's just
It could be better if Chris Miller
it's just
did it.
plain Jane. Like I'm starting to feel like everyone's snowboard stuff
Pulling back a little
looks
bit.
the same.
Yeah.
It all has the pocket in the same place. The color blocking is the same. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad or whatever. Also, Billy Anderson has taken over the reins at Volcom once again.
Oh,
Legendary
wow.
snowboarder Billy
Okay.
Anderson.
We'll have to hit him up for some gear.
So Billy, he posted
Billy, what's up, bro?
posted on his Instagram last night of him climbing the steps at Volcom. Once again, Billy was one of the original
Mammoth guy.
Mammoth guy, also original team riders for Volcom back when Volcom was just a sticker.
Yeah.
And
You couldn't get it.
Billy, Richard, Troy, Tucker, he was all part of that whole thing.
Yeah.
And now it has come full circle, and he's back. And congratulations to Billy. I think that's fucking awesome. We need more
cool.
people in and around the industry. What else do I got here? Snowbound Expo is in Boston this weekend. I am not there.
What?
But I would suggest if you are part of the New England snowboard community, get your butt down to the convention center in Boston. Go say hi to Gary Land and all the dudes from Homesick. Mary Walsh is there, interviewing people like
Hi, Mary.
Zeb Powell. It's great. It's the official kind of like kickoff of the winter in New England. It's snowing in New England pretty soon. Some resorts will be open. I bet Killington will be open. We also have.
I have some New England adjacent news.
Okay.
You know the Snow League? I know you
Right.
love leagues.
Yes.
So the Snow League is making big moves. I would say mainstream moves. They just raised another $15 million to, quote, help with global expansion. Season 1 is a four-event global format with a prize purse of $2 million, the largest ever awarded in snowboarding free skiing. And this is some interesting stuff here. Linda Henry of the Fenway Sports Group.
Mm-hmm.
Linda is the wife of John Henry, who purchased the Boston Red Sox in 2002. She's also the co-owner of Boston Globe Media. So the company that now owns the Red Sox, Liverpool Football Club, Pittsburgh Penguins, Sportsnet Pittsburgh, a NASCAR team, is now a part of the Snow League.
I only have one question.
Yeah.
Will they play Sweet Caroline now during all Snow League events?
I don't know.
Do do do.
Da, da, da.
All right, so that was some. Wait, I have more.
Oh, Slush Magazine. You can actually get a copy of Slush Magazine print.
The new one's out now.
It's out now. Savannah, who's on the cover? Savannah Shinsky with a huge 50-50 down a frickin' hella kink.
Meaty rail.
Yeah.
Mammoth opens this Friday. We have a big storm system coming in.
Yes.
Potentially Mammoth will open with a powder day.
No.
It's been a bit.
All right.
But we are
Now
finally
you're
getting
talking.
there. Colorado has got Breckenridge is open, Copper is open, Loveland is open, A Basin's open, Keystone is open, and with this new storm that's coming in, they have the most places open right now.
Yeah.
I would say, and also Trollhagen is open in the Midwest with probably the Midwest crew that is out there has probably already had more park laps than the average person gets in a season
No.
in the last 3 days.
You gotta love those troll hog and trolls.
Dude, we gotta get you there.
I gotta get there.
I'm telling you, I went to
Do I have to hit a rail though?
Midwest last year. I went out there, rode Buck Hill before we did the Minneapolis St. Paul Red Bull Heavy Metal. It is so damn fun.
It's fun, right?
It's so fun. Speaking of that, of Boston, rumor has it that the Red Bull Heavy Metal is coming back to Boston right after the Olympics conclude.
Nice.
We haven't nailed down the date, but we're going.
You said that was your favorite event last year?
By far.
Okay.
By far. The fans in Boston are unlike any fan on the planet. Boston's going to burn irregardless.
Hey.
What else do we have? Marcus Cleveland has a new documentary that's coming out where Marcus was the chosen one.
Okay.
He was the person that was touched by snowboard Jesus. Wait.
No.
That came out wrong. He was the one that was chosen to be the one to have all the talent here on Earth.
Okay.
Not touched by snowboard Jesus.
Not physically.
Not physically.
Touched. Metaphorically.
Metaphysically touched.
Yes, spiritually.
Anyways, well, he has been plagued by injuries. He's probably the person that has changed the trajectory of tricks in snowboarding in this current generation more than anyone.
Okay.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's that type of person.
He is just that good. Well, he has a documentary coming out that kind of talks about his injuries and coming back from injury, and now we're heading into the 2026 Olympics in where are we going? To Italy? Yeah, we're going to Italy.
I hope for the best for him.
I hope for the best as well. But that is snowboard.
Wait, I got
you have more snowboard news.
Jess Kimura and the crew are taking Uninvited on an international tour. We got January and February in Japan, Park City in April, New Zealand in September. So 2026 is a big year for the Uninvited. And also, the Uninvited is a big deal, right?
It's a huge deal. Also, breaking snowboard news.
Yeah.
Just about an hour ago, Natural Selection announced how they're going to do the duels this year.
Oh.
The duels, once again, is the qualifying to get you into the main event for Natty Selection. They're going to do 3 super sessions at different places across the globe. It's going to be more like, kind of like mini natural selections. Okay. Each one is going to be a mini natural selection in order to get those people to qualify for the main event at Revelstoke. You can check it out on Natural Selection Instagram. It's going to be cool.
I think last year, wherever we were, and there was a lot of snowboarders around, everybody was buzzing, talking about the duels. Like, who's going up against who?
Well, we would.
And that was exciting.
Don't you think that would have been Japan?
Yeah. 686 and Huf have teamed up for a board that Todd is going to love. It's called the Slush Thrasher, and it's covered in weed leaves, pot leaves.
686 is really going after that, like,
collab culture.
Like Long Beach weed culture. They had the Sublime.
Yeah. The board looks really sick.
The board covered in weed leaves.
It's just kind of like, you know, you're going down and like you see a puff of smoke on the chairlift, and you look at the bottom of the board and it's the weed leaves. You're like, ha, that guy's really into weed.
I kind of feel like, well, this is my take on that, is like, obviously, like, you know, like weed is a personality.
Yeah,
like if that's like your
ganja,
weed is my personality.
Yeah, you know how many weed socks Huf sold back in the day?
I'm sure they sold a zillion of them. Yeah, but there's people that use the word dank in regular speak.
Right.
Right.
Dank people.
Dank people. But what I'm saying is that, like, since weed has become legal in California, in Colorado, in
Chicago,
a multitude of states, New York, Massachusetts, like it's just not that cool anymore. It's kind of like when like your grandmother, like snowboarding became easier to learn, therefore your grandmother could learn, therefore it wasn't that cool anymore. And it's almost like that weed is just like
weed's not edgy anymore.
No, weed's like well, I guess it can be, but like, you know, depending on what strain you get. But at this point, like weed's like Bud Light, or like weed's like a Coors Light. Like it's just like beer.
Right.
It's like leaf beer.
So, but regardless, 686 and Huf teamed up. The board looks cool. I think if you want to be extra edgy, put harder drugs.
Yeah, cocaine
on the board. Yeah, lines of cocaine, heroin needles, fentanyl on the bottom of the board.
We've teamed up with the Chinese fentanyl factory to bring you
just a board, and it's like pills. Somebody's had to have done that.
I think they have.
Yeah, but I mean, and we do have an opening for a sponsor. So if any of the representatives from fentanyl would want to become a presenting sponsor,
fentanyl.
We would have to have a discussion about it. But I don't think it's a good thing.
I don't think it's a good thing either.
It's a horrible thing.
It's a horrible.
But they do have money.
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Cartel.
Well, you know who?
What?
This dude, Mike Fentanyl, started it.
Oh, I thought it was
It was in his garage.
Bethamphetamine.
That's his sister. 32, you're talking about outerwear, a lot of outerwear talk. 32 now has a Signature Series outerwear collection with our guys, Pat and Joey Fava, Viz, Phil Hansen, Tony Kirkela. And it looks cool. And it's made with 100% recycled fabric for you hippies. It looks, you were talking about how there's a lack of boldness in outerwear. This stuff looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's all I got, bro.
That's a lot. You know,
that was a great show.
We didn't do questions at the top.
I don't, but since it's a Wednesday, I don't have any questions. I forgot to put that out there.
Okay.
That we needed questions.
But I thought that was a good show.
Yeah, let's turn it off, and then we can talk about how good it was in our off time. We're gonna have to do this on Tuesday next week.
Okay, why? What's up?
I'm going to Magic Mountain on Monday.
With who?
With my son for his birthday.
He wants to go to Magic Mountain.
That's right.
Wait, Magic Mountain is the one that's in Valencia?
Yeah. It's a mountain. It's magic.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's a 2-hour drive. It's mellow.
All
and
right.
he can drive now, too, so.
Damn. So
you're
gonna take your own car?
So we're going to do it on Tuesday.
You guys are going to drive separately?
I'm taking an Uber.
Okay. All right, you guys. We'll see you later. See you next week.
Bye.
Thanks for playing. Does it ever hurt to
Hey!
stand up?
Yes.
Look at this. Chris is going to...